All right, how you guys doing today?
Good.
All right, good to meet you. John
Nice to see you,
Cusak,
sir.
Father Phleger
Yes,
here.
sir. Good to see you.
All right, I'll start with you, Mr. Cusak. You had the role of playing, so to speak. I know it's a fictional character, but playing, so to speak, Father Phleger. And seeing this man in action in Chicago, seeing him in church and seeing what he's done in the community, how difficult, or was it difficult at all, because maybe you had his coaching, how was it trying to capture his essence in this film, Chi-Raq?
I can't say that it was easy because I was very humbled to try and do it.
Yeah.
But I will say that St. Sabina and the community, Inglewood, these areas were the lines between the film and the community were so porous they were almost non-existent. So we're in St. Sabina,
Yeah.
and I was watching Father Phleger give his sermons and listening to the other people involved every day, every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're looking out in the audience, you're seeing the members of St. Sabina.
Right.
And to my left and my right is Brandon and Kurt, who are Father Mike's peacekeepers. So I said to him, can I wear one of your robes, you know? So I was given every opportunity to try to represent that community.
Yeah.
And this amalgamation of Father Phleger and maybe one of the Berrigan brothers a little bit, or,
Yeah.
you know, in the great prophetic tradition of people who speak truth to power in churches and mosques and synagogues all over the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can help bring a spotlight onto people who are doing good work and doing these things, then then we've had a good day as artists.
Absolutely. And you've been in the fight for the long haul, of course.
40
Even with
years.
this particular movie, there's been a lot of controversy here in Chicago from the very beginning, but you've always stood by it.
Absolutely. I mean, because first of all, you got to look at Spike Lee's 29 years body of work. I mean, all his stuff has been conscious raising and way able to take humor and sadness and hurt and pain and evil and weave it together and give a message. So, you know, I trust him. If you trust somebody, you trust that they're going to do good work. And I personally don't understand all the controversy, but I think it was really behind the fact, not so much the movie term Chi-Raq. Chi-Raq's been around in Chicago for a long time in the streets. I think it was more about the fact that somebody's saying they're going to deal with this nerve of the violence issue and try to address it. And people were uncomfortable with that.
Right.
And I think he did it all. I think he did the issue, I think the hurt, the pain, the solutions, wrapped it together. If you like or don't like the movie, that's cool.
Right.
But before you even see the movie, you spend all your time condemning about a title that's been on the street forever.
Yeah.
It's bizarre to me.
Let me ask you, John, man, being a Chicagoan, you know what I mean, in this time period, how is it different from maybe when you were growing up in Chicago? Or are you seeing some of the same things, or are you seeing a development, a downward spiral? What are you seeing from the time of Chi-Raq happening right now from when you were growing up here in Chicago?
Well, I think violence, violence abroad, violence at home, gun violence, the destruction of the middle class, the implosion of cities, you know, the crumbling of cities and these types of things. That's gotten worse, but I think, you know, there's been an assault on the New Deal, and some of that's been an open goal of the ruling class in a way. So I think I've seen things get worse, but when I was get so much worse as everyone has, and you know, more than 2,200 people shot, between 400 and 500 murdered this year, and we're not even done. We're not even to Thanksgiving yet. So when I was a kid, we knew that there was tough stuff on the South Side, right?
Yeah.
But I could still take the L and go to Comiskey Park, right? And then could go to the Checkerboard Lounge, or some of these old places were there, you know. And then we go to Maxwell Street, and it wasn't like we were afraid to go to the South Side. But now you hear people in the North Side or downtown say, "I'm not going past Comiskey Park," you know, as if, you know, it's crazy, even though it's right near the University of Chicago, and it's Chicago.
Yeah.
So, but there's two cities, and maybe there's two sets of metrics for you know, if all I know is if 2,200 people have been shot downtown,
Man, right.
Something would have been done.
there'd be tanks on
Long
Michigan
time
Avenue.
ago.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a great closer. I appreciate both of you guys today. Thank you for your time. And appreciate what you're doing with the movie, and of course in the community and in the city.
Well,
Thank you
I
both.
appreciate it.
All right.
Appreciate it.